Tonight? That's the all rise. I know some of you are busy drinking, but if you could stand. Yeah, I mean, and good job. Is that what you said, Sheila? Good job. Well, I appreciate the honesty in that comment. All righty. I was wondering if I could get a volunteer. Christine, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
You bet. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. There's a lot of under-the-breath stuff going on out there. All right. I bet we have a song coming up here. Okay. All right. Do we have lyrics coming up? Okay. Here we go. So who's going to talk about the intro? There we go.
Wait, who is he? I'll talk. Why not? Give me a microphone and I will talk. Okay, I let my friend here use my strap, so she was going to hold up my end over here when we play. I know that most of you know that whenever we have a meeting and we have a subject, we try to come up with a song that's appropriate for it. But I could not think of a song, so I went online and asked Siri songs about gratitude, because this is about giving away money and grants. So what I ended up with was, he's got the whole world in his hands. And it depends on who you think he is, but we can debate that later. Right now, I'm going to say thank you for being here, and we're going to do this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. He's got the whole world. Yeah. Okay, let me start. Start. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Got it, you and me, brother. These guys are supposed to help. Got you and me, brother. In his hands, he got the whole world. He got you and me, sister. In his hands, got you and me, sister. In his hands, got you and me, sister. In his hands, the whole world in his hands. And now he's got the rotary. In his hands, he's got the Livermore Rotary. In his hands, he's got the Livermore Rotary. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Woo! They made me do this.
Thank you, sir.
We won't quit our day jobs. Right? Just saying. If you're a guest, welcome. We are exceedingly excited to have you here this evening. And we've got a business meeting to get through here. And you can see it's like a well-oiled machine. And these people are still sober, so gosh help us as we move on in the evening here. Yes, I know. Christine, you're up with a thought for the day.
I'm a bit shorter. So with Valentine's Day around the corner and with the news 2 days ago that a good friend of mine passed, I just want to remind everybody that you don't need to wait for a holiday or a birthday or a special occasion to tell people that you love them. My friend was in a band, he was a drummer, he was an amazing personality, and the last 6 months I was like, oh, I'll catch the next show, and now, although the band goes on, there's no more next show for him, and I missed that. So don't miss out on the people that you love. Take the time, pick up the phone, stop by, make sure that they know you're thinking of them. That's my thought for the day.
Wow. And then to get followed by this, we need to work on our transitions here. So, I was not, I wasn't thinking of that. All right, how are we doing on our sign-ups? Are we doing a little better on our sign-ups since last week?
We've got a list right here.
We've got a list right here. All right. So why don't you tell people what you're sending around, sir, and get a microphone there in front of you.
Hi, Rotarians. So as Joel does every week, you get a list of the various jobs for each meeting, and we're going to send that around. And the important thing, I think, for some of the jobs, like Thought for the Day, we have a lot of incredible people in this Rotary Club, and it's really nice to hear from a lot of different people about their thoughts for the day. Like Christine's, that was a wonderful thought, by the way. Wasn't that a great thought?
Yeah.
And we all have something special to share. Greeter is another one. We have Spur Reporter, which is actually a pretty easy job. You just take notes and submit it. We have Spur Publisher is a job that Kathy Coyle and a few others are doing, and they would like to recruit some additional publishers. Photographer, videographer, Niall's been the videographer, and now we kind of want to have a couple backups just in case Niall wants a day off once in a while. So those are the types of jobs that are going around, and I especially encourage Red Badgers. If you're a Red Badger, it would be really a good idea to try each job.
Ooh, I like that.
So that's it for the day.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that a bunch. All right, up next. Our meeting front line. We've got David reporting. Where are you, David? Ah, there we go, right there. Very good. Our Spur publishers, Ted. Our photographers, Irv. Where's Irv?
Irv is going to be late. I'm photographer Vereen.
Oh, so Christine's taking pictures right now. All right, so make sure you've got your good side toward Christine there. Audiovisual is Dennis, our AV team. Our greeter is Glenn. Did everybody get greeted? Yay! Nice job, Glenn. Our second page. Our sergeants and our Trex and Bob. Do we have Bob and or Trex? We have one sergeant at arms. Okay. Oh, we have two. Oh, there we go. He's sitting. Okay. All right. Very good. We got two arms there. Kathy Coyle, who's having vacation, so that sounds fun. That sounds like a finding opportunity when she gets back. Public outreach, Kelly. Kelly's in the room with a big check. Yay! Hi, Kelly. Our videographer's Niall over there running the camera. Wave to us all. There we go. Okay. Introduction of visiting Rotarians and guests. All right, so let's start out with visiting Rotarians. If you're a Rotarian in a club other than the Rotary Club of Livermore, please go ahead and stand up. Any other visiting Rotarians right now? Okay. Oh, right there. All right. Anybody got a microphone back there? Sheila, you happen to be at the wrong end of the room.
No, I'm back here.
Well, you could have, you know.
It just runs everywhere.
Trudy, you need to be more mic assertive.
I'm a tripper.
Yeah, mic assertive. All right. Yes, sir.
Amidst this abundant confusion, I would like to welcome Rotary person Bonnie, who's here kind of recruiting in a way for the upcoming opera. But I won't go any further than that.
All right. Okay, remember the drill here, Rotarians. Hello, Bonnie.
Hello.
I remember.
One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
There we go. Hello, Rotarians. Very good. We've got the call and response
Yeah, and I'm
almost
part of
down.
the Tri-Valley Evening Rotary Club, which I want to do a special thank to Dean Morgan Insurance for all the fantastic coats that his insurance company collects and donates, brings into our evening Rotary Club that we distribute throughout the valley. Yeah,
Very
1,000
nice.
coats this year.
Wow, round of applause for that. Very good. We're part of a family of not only this Rotary Club, but Rotary Clubs across the valley and across the world doing good nationally, internationally, and locally. So it's wonderful to be part of a big family like that. All right, if you are a visitor this evening, if you could stand, we do need people to introduce our visitors.
I've got some people right here. I go right now.
Okay,
I am
let's go
beyond
right
excited. We actually have 3 best friends, and I know we're not supposed to do, but they're from Granada. They're doing great things. They all have seniors there. This is Stacy Thorpe, Liz Heaney, and Jean Bowman. Thank you for being here. Oh, welcome. And you can't get away without saying, Lori Rice actually makes everything happen for Linda and I. There is not a second place. She is the person in the superintendent's office that makes everything happen. We're so grateful for Lori. And I have to introduce 2 incredible people. We have one, it's a husband and wife team. And I'm going to start with Christian Van de Heuvel. His wife is with us too, Christina, who leads special education, part of special education in Livermore. But I have to say, Christian just is now with a trustee on the school board. He's been a pastor for a long time here in the community. They have 4 kids, a son-in-law that's working on getting their first grandchild. Please welcome, right here, Christian and Christina.
Welcome. All right, who's up next? Right there.
President Mark, fellow Rotarians and guests, I'd like to introduce my wife, the superintendent of our home.
Very good. Welcome.
Hi, fellow Rotarians. Inga Toll, my spouse, here tonight.
Welcome.
Well, we're lucky enough to see her once again. Mary Martha Swanson, retired special education teacher in the Livermore School District.
Yay. And Trudy, can I get you to introduce the guest standing right next to you?
Me? No?
Yes.
I don't know her.
I do.
Joel, can you introduce her?
She does. She's trying to play for me. I don't actually know her full name.
The principal of Livermore High School has deigned to be with us here tonight. Roxana Mohammed.
Welcome, Roxana.
I got it next time.
Yes, sir, ma'am. All right, who else is around the table here? Well, let's do self-introductions, Trudy. Sorry, we did not get enough Rotarians sitting next to you.
You're going to do it.
Our bad. Oh, there we go, Glenn.
This is Karen Fletcher from Livermore High School, who is among many of her talents. She's also the mentor for the Gravitex Robotics team, which is like rocketed into international prominence under her leadership. And Carla Pasquale, who's here as her executive assistant, so we know what they do. They really are responsible for the rocketing.
So yes.
Sorry, Karen.
We know why Roxana's here. Yeah, there we go, because somebody controls her calendar. Very good, thank you. All right, well, we understand how things work.
President Mark, fellow Rotarians, it's my pleasure to introduce my wife, Kathy.
Welcome. All right, you guys, you got it worked out. Paul, you got to introduce folks. Paul.
We have Lisa Tromovich here, who is the Executive Director of Spark.
Welcome!
And we have Yolanda Pinschenko, who is the Executive Director of iGate, which is focused on entrepreneurship in the Tri-Valley, as well as David
And we're going to
Black.
hear a presentation from her in about a month, right?
Yes.
Oh, and we're right back here in a month.
And Daybreak Labs, which is our local incubator.
And
she's also the chair of our planning commission at the city.
And then also we have a guest, technically for a few more minutes, we have a guest right behind you. He's not a member yet. There we go. Can you introduce Bob for the very last time?
Go ahead, Bob. All right. So Bob Carling is with us this evening. He was formerly with Sandia National Laboratories, worked there for 38 years, was the director of the National Ignition Facility there. No. You were a director.
Different ignition.
Ignition facility, okay.
Combustion.
Combustion, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it depends on what you're blowing up.
Combustion research. Yes, combustion research part. Pardon me, and was also a city council member starting in 2016, served 2 terms, and was vice mayor twice.
And the best part,
is going to become a Rotarian.
in about 20 minutes. Yeah!
President Mark, let me introduce my dear friend Wendy and Doug Van Horn. Wendy is here for the 2nd week in a row and maybe a potential Rotarian.
Yeah!
Fellow Rotarians, I'd like to introduce my wife, Mary, who I think will become a member in the near future.
And if you are Rotary curious, we're very excited about that. Come on back, because we'd love to have you join us if you're a visitor another time. And after you join us 3 times, if you want, you can put in an application to become a member. And we have great fun here as a club, as well as doing a lot of good. All right, up next, we've got announcements. All right, International House, March 29th and 30th. Let's see, is Yvonne in the room? She is not with us this evening, but we had a number of folks volunteer last time, so if you did volunteer and you didn't get your information over to Yvonne, please do that. We appreciate that a bunch. And we will be back here. We've got a little bit of work to do and but a little bit of time before March 29th. Yes, sir, Dennis.
And our Rotarian Paul Banky is here. And Paul is a big part of this. He does an amazing job of introducing our students, grad students out of Berkeley, to ranch life.
A real cowboy, as they say. It is true. Wow, well done. Well, in fact, almost always the visit to Banky's properties up there and the ability to ride a horse is at the top of their memories there. Although the mayor's pretty good too, but still. Anyway, up next, Rotary Wine Social, Sheila.
Yes, I am so excited. Sonia, are you here? Miss Sonia has arranged with Pruitt Winery to be their guests. We just have a little teeny bit of housekeeping. There's no charge, right? But all we have to do is set up and tear down chairs where we're sitting. We purchase our wine, we have snacks. You know what, you're motioning to me. Oh wait, sorry.
Hey Trudy, can you give Sonia a mic? Because
otherwise Sheila's gonna run back there.
All right, so next week, February 12th is a new member social, Pruitt Winery on East Avenue. There'll be snacks, you buy your own wine, and it'll be fun. Bring a potential new member, and everybody's welcome. So please come. It's a great winery. Their wines are really good.
All right, we're right there on East Avenue, 5385. Mark it down on your calendar. And thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Trudy. That was amazing. That was really good microphone work. Yeah, I mean, very, very good. All right, next up. We've got a potluck coming up on February 19th. Soups, bread, and salad. Joel, you want to say a word or two? Oh, yeah, okay, now it's Sheila's turn. Joel, what's going to happen?
All right, you can't have a Rotary meeting without at least one clipboard going around. So I'm bringing minestrone. It's Ina Garten's recipe. It's going to be really good. Sheila has found a really good sourdough bread and a big bowl of green salad. And so that's kind of what we're doing. You know, it's winter and you're in February and a big bowl of soup and a nice crust of bread. Yeah, that's the best.
You've got a clipboard going around, so if people want to participate, they do what?
They sign up on the clipboard. And
Very straightforward.
I will get back to you saying, what are you bringing? And this is when you need to be here, and this is how to plug it into the power, yada, yada, yada.
Perfect. All right, February 19th. We've got a couple weeks there, but not too long. Up next, congratulations to JMC Cellars and our own Jessica Carroll for the San Francisco International Wine Competition. A double gold, which means that every judge rated that as a gold medal winner. That's how you get a double gold. So not only gold, it's everybody who judged it thought it was so. 2 each gold medals, 1 each silver medal, and 2 each bronze medals for the variety of things that she makes. So that's quite a haul from a single competition. So well done. Phil Dean's memorial service will be on Tuesday, March 18th, 4 to 6 p.m. at the Bankhead Theater. Please mark your calendars if you need Phil. We lost a good one when he passed on. And now, the moment that, well, at least Bob Carling's been waiting for, and several of us have. Oh, and we'll do you right afterwards, sir. All right, we have a president-elect who's going to pop in with an announcement. We're going to do Bob right now. All right? Bob and Paula? All right, come on forward, John. Keep going.
So, Paul, so we have a new member, and it's going to be introduced by his sponsor, Paul Spence. So let me hand you this, and we're going to welcome, what's your name again? Right there. Bob Carling. Bob Carling. I think everybody knows Bob. So.
Yes. Well, I just mangled the introduction of Bob earlier, and you all heard that. So Bob was with Sandia for 38 years, and then served 2 terms as a city council member. He retired at the end of 2024 as a council member. He was vice mayor twice, and he's now being actively recruited by local nonprofits to serve as board members and volunteer. And we are very excited to have him as a new Rotary member. Bob, we have a t-shirt for you, congratulations, and a hat and a vest to wear in case you're directing traffic.
Right.
So congratulations.
So Paul also gets a nice bottle of wine for being a sponsor.
Very
So
good.
thank you.
So congratulations. Everyone, please welcome Bob.
Welcome, Bob. That's fantastic. All right. Now we're going to squeeze in that one last illegal announcement. Can someone get that man a microphone? He's got one. Can he turn it on?
Thank you, President.
There we go.
I just wanted to announce that for the second time this year now, Christine Wente, who is the director of the Wente Foundation for Arts, has given us $1,000 for the music scholarship.
Nice. All right. Very good. Okay, so for all of the Rotarians in the room, and all of those who are not Rotarians but might be interested, the Rotarian Foundation of Livermore, and you'll remember that that's our local foundation made up of members of this club, the Rotary Club of Livermore, and the Morning Club, the Rotary Club of Livermore Valley. Together we have the foundation. That's exactly correct. And the foundation gives out over $200,000 every year. In fact, this year we might give out $220,000, okay, with individual grants up to $10,000. Now, the window for making those applications is open. An application must have a Rotary sponsor, okay, so a Rotarian must sponsor that. If you're a Rotary sponsor, we do require you to actually read the rules and help the nonprofit who's filling out that application to actually do a great job on that application. Because occasionally, folks don't read the fine print, don't fill the application out properly, and then aren't eligible to be awarded a grant. And that can be an expensive mistake. So, if you want to be a sponsor, if you're a Rotarian, you want to be a sponsor, please go on to the foundation website, open up the 2025 grants, go down about halfway in the page, and you'll be able to click right on the information there. It's a really nice step-by-step of how to fill the applications out. If you've done it before, that's a good head start, but every year that application changes just a little bit. We want to know quite a little bit about the nonprofit, because this is a significant amount of resources. So, if you are interested in being a sponsor, please make sure that you go onto the website and take a look at that information. We'll probably go ahead and send that out to all of the membership as well. So, important to sort of get that out. Joel, were you trying to get my attention? You were giving a thumbs up. All right, now he's eating, so I've got him. So I'm going to have Joel send some more information now. So he's excited about that, and there's nothing he can do because he's eating. Moving on. Next week, we've got neuroengineering. Wow, just the title of that sounds both provocative and a little scary. All right, but if you want to find out all about that, Wednesday at noon at RLCC, we'll learn out more. And of course, this week, we've got club grants. That's exciting, isn't it? All right, so Kelly, at the end, when we're all done with this, I'm going to get you guys up here in just a second. At the end, we're going to take a picture with all of our nonprofits. We're going to take pictures of you as you move forward with each individual. At the end, we're going to take a picture with everybody who's a recipient, and Kelly, and a big check, which is the total amount that the club is giving out tonight, which is over $5,000. So that's a significant amount of money. Yay! And we're going to push that on our social media, maybe even get something in the newspaper, which will help not only our local club, but all of you doing the great work out there who are receiving these grants. All right, Roland, Linda, you guys are up.
This is exciting. Tell your neighbor how good looking they are right now. Turn to them, tell them. Talk to them. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, let's see if we do a little more. Stand up, stretch. Oh, just one time. Just stand up. Stand up. Oh, stretch out a little bit. Feel good? Feel ready? Oh, it feels so great. I got to tell you just a couple things. Number one, there's a... Come on back. Come on back. I want to say there's two incredible people standing right next to me over here. One is Linda Stanford that makes everything look good. It's like we know what we're doing. Without her, it would be horrible. You just have me go, wow, we did somebody else. But Linda is an amazing coach here. I'm so grateful for her. Sitting next to her is Sally Esser. Sally is with Livermore Valley Education Fund. They match, they come together with funding, and we are so beyond grateful for her. And we have an awesome committee. If you ever want to be on the greatest committee of all time, if you're a part of that committee, your name's going to be up. Stand up real quick. Just wave, stand and wave. We have more than one. Oh, they're waving, they're waving. They're just shy people. They're all there. Oh my goodness. But we are so blessed to have an incredible committee, so blessed to have incredible people. I'm up here just to say, to start it off, but I'm going to turn the program over to these two incredible women. I will be back with very important information though. So I want to start with the number one most important thing. And if you know the answer, you could shout it out and let me know. Here we go. Are you ready? Why wouldn't the elephant use the computer? Why?
Because it had a mouse.
Oh, you are the winner. Exactly. He was afraid of the mouse. With that, great opening. I'll be back with more. I'm going to turn it over right here to Linda.
All right, we would like to just welcome all of our recipients that were able to make it here tonight. And we do know that some, oh my gosh, some of them are out with the flu, some of them had another commitment in the evening. I mean, teachers are so busy, but those of you who are able to make it, we just greatly appreciate it. So we're gonna ask if this is your schools, if you guys can just come up right here. And we'll just start out that way. So we're going to call Christensen Middle School, any recipients from there. And Croce, oh, I know Croce's out. East Avenue, Granada for grad night, Livermore High, Mendenhall, and that will be our public schools. Okay. All righty. So Sally and I are going to switch off. We're good at switching off here, Sally. So wonderful. So I'm going to push the button here. And Ashley Midwood emailed me, and unfortunately her and her family all have the flu, so she's not going to be able to attend. But we awarded Ashley $300. She's the 6th grade core teacher, and she really wanted to improve her classroom library with a wonderful amount of books that would be appropriate for the students that she teaches. So Ashley will be getting $300. And Lisa? Nope. Okay, so Lisa Weiland and Dave Haberman, they teach 8th grade core with inclusion students. So together they have a program, and what they really wanted was to purchase some high interest books that would meet the needs of all the levels of readers in their 8th grade core. And so we were very happy to award them their $300 that they need to purchase this set of books so that they can share it with all of their students. So that's what we're doing. And we do have one representative from Christensen Middle School, Annie Baumann, and we want to come up here, and Annie is a history teacher, and she's going to talk a little bit about her $500 reward.
Hi, thank you. My name is Annie Baumann. I teach 8th grade history at Christensen Middle School. I also teach English, home economics, and avid readiness. And we received a grant for the Great History Challenge. It's similar to Spelling Bee, but for history. All of our students were able to participate in the first round, which we did last week. We are also actually hosting the regional challenge that will be a buzzer-like challenge, kind of similar to Jeopardy for Alameda County. And students who go from there will be able to compete at the national level. So we'll see what that looks like. It was super helpful. All of our kids on campus were able to compete in the first round of the challenge. And we are waiting for the results right now to see who will move on. So thank you.
Wow, that is incredible. All right, now here we go. This is really important. Okay, why was the teacher wearing sunglasses in the classroom? Whoa, there was somebody that came out with that one. Too many bright students. Woo! Congratulate yourself.
Okay. Yeah, short people are here now. Okay, so before I announce the next recipient, I just want to remind people LVF's been around since 1990. We, for most of that time, have matched Rotary contributions to the public schools, and also the foundation. So both the AM and the PM group and the foundation. We try not to duplicate, but we also have our own grants, and our website is back up and running now, and it's on www.lvef.org. If you go there, you can find a place to apply. So the next teacher who won was Karna Mapes. Yeah, and she unfortunately can't be here. But she's a science specialist who was going to use grants to sponsor a school-wide recycling program. And the next person who is here, I believe, is Michaela Bettencourt. Right? Nope. Nope. I don't have Michaela here, so no, she's not here either. Never mind. So she's going to use storage organizers and tools for the classroom. Granada High School. So that's okay. I'm in deep. Okay. Livermore High purchasing whiteboards for the classroom. Come on up.
Hi, my name is Amandeep Kangura. Thank you for the grant. I'm actually teaching all the higher level math at Livermore High. With the block schedule, class time is longer. Students were, they sit in the seat, they get tired. So I needed bigger whiteboard because with the, make them teach, the long problems. So small whiteboards were not working. Bigger ones were very expensive. So I reached out to Rotary Club so that they can finance that, and thank you for the grant. So I can.
I heard that phone. Somebody's got to cough up money there. Okay, here we go. What do you call a teacher who forgot to take attendance? What do you call a teacher who forgot to take attendance? Come on! Absent-minded. Oh, there we go. Hey, the other thing, I just want to mention this. We're able, through this Rotary Club, to give all these, we have 3 of these per year, and the money all comes from the crab feed. Where's our crab feed person? Oh! I gotta tell you, it is so wonderful to be up here and to see the wonderful generosity that comes out of this club. That's why we're able to do these things. So thank you all.
Okay, so Karen, coming up. So in addition to this grant, which came from the Rotary Club, LVEF contributed $8,000 on our own. Maybe that was Gravitex, right? Yeah, we did. You should have the check. We approved it. It's in the mail.
Well, oh, great, thank you. Yeah, they asked for photos. I submitted a few. So that's our robotics team, 9th through 12th graders at Livermore High School. This will be our 8th year, actually 9th year, 8th year for me. And it's a great after-school club where students, they teach each other the skills,
programming, mechanical skills, metal shop, wood shop, electronics, and they're very self-driven, very self-motivated. And we have 2 competitions that we're going to be doing this April and March, so you're welcome. They're free competitions to attend. You can bring your kids, grandkids, in the Bay Area. Thank you very much, and thank you, LB, for that extra. Oh, yes. We had a competition last summer in Alameda on a ship. Docked. Yeah. Yeah, there's the joy. That was our fall preseason competition. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, so we were able to award Catherine Smiley, who thought she might be able to make it, but I don't think she did tonight. She's a 6th through 8th grade science teacher. We were able to award her $600, and she has this really cool project of paper roller coaster competition, and perhaps when she's done she can forward some of the pictures to us, but it's this whole big paper where they have all different sizes and they build this roller coaster of some kind. So we were very intrigued by that grant, and we were able to award her the money. Okay. And I know that, yep, you guys are here, I knew it. Okay, and so here we have at Rancho Los Pasitas, we have Donica Wu and Aaron Schwartz, and I'm going to let them tell them what they got, what they're doing.
Thank you for having us here. I'm Erin Swartz, and this is my teaching partner, Danica Wu. I teach 2nd and 5th grade science at Rancho Las Pasitas, and Danica teaches 1st, 3rd, 4th, and all special day classes. So we applied for a grant to create sensory boxes for our students because we are committed to having our students engage in the classroom and also outside of the classroom. So this grant has enabled us to not only enhance our classroom experiences, but invite families to come after school in the fall and have a family science night with us, which is an entirely hands-on experience for them. It's free, it's open to the community, so you are more than welcome to come next fall and come join us. We have several different hands-on stations. We partner with mentors to learn how to run the event on our own. So it's just a department of 2, and we had over 500 people attend last year. So we had a really overwhelmingly positive response to that, and we are very grateful that you enabled us to make that happen, and we will be doing it again next year, so please come, and thank you very, very much.
Last I heard, this club is full of scientists. Only a few weird people are not scientists in this club, so this sounds very encouraging, but here we go. Okay, somebody's got to get this. What is the longest word in the dictionary?
Smiles.
Come on. Come on, some of you are CEOs.
Smiles.
What's the longest word? It's smiles, because it's a mile between the first letter and last. There you go. Oh, okay. All right, back to my coach.
We are also able and fortunate to be able to award nonprofit groups in our community. The Rotary Club does, we fully fund them, and LBEF helps us with the public school funding. So we have recipients here tonight, and we're going to start with our celebration of life. I think JR, they're going to be in the So JR's going to do it, and we have 2 recipients. The first one is over here, and then I'm going to let JR talk about it because he knows a lot about what's going on here.
All right, he's the father of the principal. Let's all know that. Incredible new school.
Yeah, so Gabrielle, she really wanted to be here today, but I don't know if you know, I have a whole bunch of grandkids and there were no babysitters. So we could have traded, but I chose to come.
Wow.
service for yourself. Service for yourself. But anyways, I'm so proud of this school and what Gabrielle's been doing. There's another daughter. I think some of you teachers may know. I know Kelly knows my daughter Danielle, but we'll get to that one next. Anyways, Gabrielle, she's working with kids in what do you call that? Pre-K, TK, the little guys. So what she's receiving is it's a sensory board, and it has different things in it, bends, all kind of stuff. And what they do is help develop kids' motor skills, how to sort things, and different things like that. And it's really awesome to see these kids, because I have grandkids all through this school, and to see how fast they learn when they have the right tools. So thank you for this grant, because it's really going to help with them, because they're building this school, and it really adds to their repertoire of things they can pull out. And it's tools. I mean, if you're a teacher, you know you need tools, and so this is going to help a lot. So thank you. All right, Danielle. She's teaching TK in kindergarten, and she has a sensory light board. I don't know if any of you teachers know what that is, or you've worked with those, but it has various tools and different things that go with it. And again, it goes to teach the kids language skills, math skills, art, different types of things to build up their skills. And I have again, like grandsons that they come to me and they call me Pop Pop. I can, he's...
All call him Pop Pop.
Yeah, it's kind of my nickname at work too. But, yeah, now here. Anyways, they'll come up and they start, I can count to 100 by 2, and he was 4 at the time. I said, give it to me. How about by 5s? And he's counting by 5s. Can you count by 10s? He's counting by 10s. It's extraordinary to see how much these guys can retain at that young of an age when they have the proper tools and teaching they can develop. It's awesome to see, and to see all these kids give me cards and they're writing on them. And I didn't learn how to write like that till I was in 2nd grade, I think. But anyways, thanks again so much. This is going to be well received, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, and now we have 3 representatives here from the Granada Safe and Sober Committee, and we were able to grant them $600 towards this great event that they're putting on. So I'm going to let them speak a little bit about it.
My name's on there, but when they heard it was at a winery, Liz Heaney and Stacy Thorpe also decided to come and join us. Listen, we're all over 21. It's fine. So Safe and Sober Grad Night is a significant event, not only for the students that we're throwing this for. Our goal is to have 400 of the 533 graduating seniors present. We have 302 tickets sold so far, so we're well on our way in January for a May event. It's not only important just for them to have a great night, to be rewarded and celebrated for their success, but it's important for the community as a whole. Like our job is to throw them a great celebration, but we don't lose sight of the actual goal, which is to keep them safe, to keep our community members safe. So we appreciate this very much. Fly Trap, which is the specific activity we asked for, was super popular last year. It is an event, an activity. You put on a Velcro suit and you run alongside of a friend and you fling yourself onto a wall. Super popular, they loved it. So we decided to bring it back. So with your help, there will be seniors flinging themselves at a wall. Thanks to you. I'm going to take 1 second if I can. We are all volunteers. volunteers that do Safe and Sober Grad Night, and every year the volunteer group changes, and we do our best to impart knowledge to the people coming from the next grade up. We have 2 events coming on. I'm going to plug them because there's people here, and I'm a volunteer, and I'm going to use my time. One is called Almost Prom. It is at Almost Famous on March 8th. It is an event where you can invite your date or your friends and come out for an Almost Prom event. What is Almost Prom? We don't know. It's a fun night out. There will be music, there will be dancing, there will be auction items, there will be food, there will be wine. It's a fun event. We can have wine and beer because we're over 21, so our event will not be sober, but we're going to make it safe. So we do hope that you will come. It's Almost Famous. March 8th is that event at Almost Famous. You can get tickets. And then the other event is great timing. Liz has put together a spring clean out event. It's the best time to clean out your house, your closet, your kitchens. And we are collecting items to bring to Savers, and they will give us money per the pound. So we take the stuff you don't want, and then we take the money and we get to apply it to Safe and Sober Grad Night. So we're happy to get information to maybe Roland or somebody else that could be to somebody.
Give it to me.
Okay, we'll give it to Roland. He's really good at talking, so I figure. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It was 45 years ago for me. I went to a Safe and Sober graduation night, and I was so blessed because the parents, and these 3 have 3 senior kids, and they're best friends helping to lead that group. What an honor to have them here today. But I have something just as important. Why didn't the skeleton go to the school dance? Why didn't the skeleton go to the school dance?
I know, because he had nobody to dance with.
He had nobody. There you go to go with.
Okay, I'm not sure if our Savior teachers are here. I don't think they were able to make it. Well, anyway, we awarded Teresa Davis. She's a STEM teacher, and she, in her grant request, is purchasing these 3D design kits. Again, these are hands-on activities. They bridge the gap of just hands-on creativity, thoughtfulness, and so we were pleased to be able to award that to Teresa. And the second Our Savior grant was for $600, and Christina Baru, she's a first grade teacher, and she is going to, she's purchasing materials that are going to combine art and history together. And their materials, hands-on learning, and it was quite an interesting way to bring in 2 subject areas. So that is our grant, our other grant from Our Savior. And last but not least, Spark Theater. So Lisa, if you want to come up. We're very excited. We're so excited to be able to help fund a worthy project that you need for your company. So I'll let you speak a little more.
Thank you. So probably a lot of you know that, professional theaters, about 50% of our income comes from donor contributions. So we like to make sure that we are protecting the investment you all have made in our company. And though we have a wonderful storage space in an industrial park at Preston Court, which is clean and safe, and donated by a donor, there was a water main that flooded. That actually flooded the next door space, and then it got under the wall and into our space, which taught us that we need to not keep our costumes and props and boots on the floor. So we needed to install some serious shelving, and another volunteer, Karen Riley, has volunteered and did the research and is putting up the shelving so we can get everything up off on the floor for strange events that you never think could possibly happen to you, but then they do. And to protect these investments, because we do use a lot of our materials over and over again for different shows. Like take off sleeves, change them, and you don't know it's the same piece. And so it's a $1,400 plus project, and this $600 is going to go a long way to helping us anchor it, properly into the studs and everything else. And I would be remiss with not having this great audience here to mention I have flyers for 4 February events at our downtown studio. Come get me. I've got them in my purse. Thank you all so much for your contributions.
All right, hey, we have just a little quick wrap up here. I just want to note that at 6:20, Norm, every time I come in, he says, when I get the mic, he says, Roland, you got to finish on time. And look at this, Norm, we're finishing early. So we have some time for fellowship, be together as one happy club. I again wanted to say thank you so much to Linda. She is an amazing co-chair. Nobody take her away, no other committees. And we're so grateful for Sally. I think Sally had to go, but we're so grateful for that group right there, Lord Livermore, where the money comes from, and they are wonderful. But right now we're going to ask, because our president's over here, he wants to ring the bell. He wants to close us out because he is strong, he is powerful. But again, look at your neighbor and say, great job for helping fund all these things. Tell them that, President. And we're going to have everybody come up. That was Machine Room.
All right, thank you guys. Okay, first of all, if you received a grant this evening, come on up front, because we're going to take a picture of you with a giant check in front of you. Kelly's bringing the giant check. You see that? Come on up. Come stand here. Kill the screen here for a quick second. And then we'll put you guys right in front of the screen here. Now, you're all educators. Organize yourselves into multiple lines so that you can all see.
If you're on the committee and want to be in the picture, you should come up. If you're on the committee, no, yeah. What do you think?
Committee members.
Committee members.
Committee members, absolutely.
Now let's stand over next to Mark.
All right, take our picture. There we go. We are good. Congratulations. All right. Appreciated those who took the opportunity to fundraise while they were up here. It's a target-rich environment in this room here. And I really appreciated the person who had flyers hidden in her purse as if they were illegal and was going to hand one out if you had the password. So Lisa, well done on getting a flyer seem like an exclusive thing. I like that. That's very well done. You all as Rotarians should be very proud of the work that you do in the community. Your contributions makes tonight possible. If you are a grant recipient, you should be profoundly proud of the work that you do in the community, and we are very lucky to help you do just a little bit of that work. So if you are a public school teacher, bless you. If you work in a private school, your calling as well is well done there. My mom taught public school for 40 years, so I understand what that's like. My grandmother taught public school as well. My aunt taught public school as well. So we have a long and proud history, including one of them who taught in a one-room schoolhouse, of doing that vocation, which is essentially the Lord's work, preparing the next generation there.
So what happened to you, Mark?
Well, my mom wanted me to get an education so that I would be well paid and not subject to the whims of the public. And then look what happened. And the other thing she wanted to make sure of was that my father was a rancher. She wanted to make sure that none of us got into agriculture. And what did my brother do for a living? He grew grapes and made wine. So it was a total wipeout on that particular front, which is prepare your children, but don't try and guide them too much, because you know what happens on that front. Alrighty, and then finally next week, neuroengineering, which I had someone whisper in my ear, this is work to tie people's brains to their artificial limbs. So super cool. So in other words, to have your artificial limb respond to your thoughts. Wow, that is just going to be a blow your socks off meeting next week. Now before we wrap up, we have one more thing that we have to do. And has someone pulled a ticket and it has been appropriately certified as being honestly and appropriately pulled at complete random? Maybe, he says. All right. And he goes, if we do what we can do here.
Sheila could have the number.
Yeah, well, no, Sheila won last time. She can't win again because there's been complaints about Sheila. For a number of reasons. The last four numbers, sir?
Last four numbers, 5633.
5633. So one of the reasons that Sheila wins is she buys tickets. Okay, which actually is one of the keys.
It is the key. But
Yeah.
Mark must have done something to that little velvet bag because not once have I won the money.
Yeah, no, you get the
Just
world
throwing
colored
that
ones.
out there.
Yeah, you get the funny colored ones. Yeah, exactly. Every time we reset the marbles just for you.
Gambling problem.
And with that, you are free to stay just a little while longer. Make sure that you be safe on the way home. And we're going to wrap this up this evening. Thank you all.